Arena Championships, ladies and gentlemen, is coming to Galaxy of Heroes quite soon. We saw the Q&A yesterday, and they briefly talked about how there are posts coming in the upcoming days and weeks explaining Grand Arena Championships, the new biggest addition to Galaxy of Heroes. I absolutely love Grand Arena. I stream it as much as I possibly can. We always have a great time theory crafting on the stream with the people watching, and also watching me struggle, watch me win. It's a really fun experience, and it's really taking your strategy to a whole other level. Hopefully they can bring it to PvP real time one day. But what we're going to do today, we have our first overview of Grand Arena Championships. I'm going to go over this post with you, kind of highlight things, give you my impressions, and it looks like this league system is going to address a lot of the issues I have with Grand Arena. I know it's hard for me to say I have issues with Grand Arena, and problems I see people complain about Grand Arena as well. So guys, let's get into it. What I want to do first is hop over to this video. Haven't seen the video just yet. Let's watch it. I think it's a minute long, and I'll give you my reaction as well as impressions of stuff we see in the trailer. Introducing Grand Arena Championships. Do you have what it takes to be the richest, greatest in the galaxy? Only the richest, best, geez, will climb the ranks. Ooh, wow, okay, we have a couple ranks. Kyber rank, oh, okay. Championship scores, earn scores in 2 ways. I'm a Gundai, rework confirmed. So claim victory in Grand Arena, you get points. Accomplish feats, whoa, hold on, pause this. Accomplish feats on the holotable. So we already saw claiming victory in Grand Arena is one way to obtain points for your championship score, and I'm guessing get to the next league. And then you accomplish feats on the holotables, and here, oh, okay, so they're like challenges to complete. So win 2 squad arena battles. So we already pretty much do that on a daily basis. Win the Grand Arena battle with a full Separatist squad. Woo! Look at that, my Separatist squad's paying off finally. Win 1 fleet arena battle. Oh, geez, that's gonna be annoying. Mirror match rebel ships, that's so much fun. All right, let's keep going here. All right, okay. Promotion earned, so when you do all these feats and you win battles in Grand Arena, you get to the next league. The greater the rewards. Ooh, the greater the prizes. Okay. All right, I didn't see this in the post that my overview read, but looking at this right here, it looks like they're finally going to tie crystals to Grand Arena. And one of my biggest complaints about Grand Arena is that not all the time is there a big incentive to play. I'll show you what the current Grand Arena rewards are, but I think every Grand Arena needs to at least have Zetas or crystals to make it exciting, and especially since the developers are saying that they want Grand Arena territory battles and territory wars to be the core experience in Galaxy of Heroes. You got to give us a reason to make it the core experience, and adding one of the most important premium currency in the game, or premium materials, that's how you got to do it. Can you advance to the Kyber League? All right. Look at all that. All right, I'm excited. Okay. Coming soon to Galaxy of Heroes. Awesome. So I just watched the video with you guys right here, and a lot of good things I'm seeing already. I didn't know that assuming that artwork we saw in the video is actually meaning that we're going to get crystals soon. That is important. And the next thing I want to talk about, just off the bat right away, we'll get to the actual post in a second. But as you saw, there are leagues. We got the Carbonite League, which is the starting league, Bronzium, Chromium, Rhodium, and the top league is Kyber. And as they're going to talk about in this post right here, it's kind of a ranking system. This should help, I think, in matchmaking situations potentially, because right now the problem is that people have a super inflated galactic power because they were incentivized to do so for territory battles and help their guild out, but as a result it penalizes you in Grand Arena. There's also a separate thing they announced a while ago in the Road Ahead blog post, not Road Ahead blog post, but a couple weeks ago they announced that they're going to be making improvements to Grand Arena matchmaking. I'm not going to read the whole thing in its entirety right here, but this is mostly the core point right here, is that they're planning on slightly reducing the weighting of pure GP and matchmaking systems for Grand Arena in favor of a larger set of variables intended to make players feel less like Grand Arena is punishing players for going broad. And they also talked about in their developer Q&A, they don't want to give specifics on the matchmaking formula, but the goal is to keep working towards a consistently fair and more fun matches. So that tied in with this Grand Arena Championships and this tiered league system, I think is going to address a lot of the issues we have currently. Myself, not really myself, I get paired up with either competitive people or people that can't compete with me because they just went too broad for territory battles, and I kind of feel bad for them because they should be doing a battle with someone more competitive, so that way they have a chance to get better rewards and whatnot. And the second thing, which I don't think they mentioned in the post, really, maybe they'll probably mention in the future, but the second thing they have to improve is the rewards, because these rewards right here, they don't incentivize me, but I do notice they do 3 Omegas and no Zetas when they involve ships, probably because they don't want ships determining who's going to get the best rewards in the game. I don't know. That's just my speculation right here. But they need to include crystals or Zetas for at least a good majority of Grand Arena matches, and I would say 100% of the time if they want it to be a core experience of some sort. Anyway, so let's get into the actual post now. Now that I kind of went through that overview of the issues we're having and that trailer right there, let's actually read what this overview is right now. I think I kind of hit most of it, but let's just make sure we cover everything and that we're not missing too much. So in Grand Arena Championships, players compete in several Grand Arena events over the course of multiple weeks. Players will complete special new limited time challenges called feats. We saw some of those. You win with a Separatist squad, win 2 squad arena battles, win a fleet arena battle. For now, championships will run roughly 5 weeks, 4 Grand Arena matches, and then 1 week-long review period at the end, and possibly some amount of cooldown before the next championship begins. As players with GA matches earn GA banners in a championship and complete feats, they will earn championship scores. Winning Grand Arena rounds is the most important driver of the championship score. I think if we go back to that trailer over here, so it looks like, I mean, I'm not sure this is going to be the exact math, but this trailer shows that, you know, if you get victories in Grand Arena, you're going to get 285 points. So that's already right there a good chunk of winning, and then there you go, it's increasing even more. So it looks like just by winning in Grand Arena, that's about 75% of the scores calculated for championship scores to move on to the next league. So that kind of makes sense, and then the rest of the feats and challenges, they kind of add the last 25%, it seems. So over the course of the championship, as players hit certain championship score milestones, they will be promoted to the next league. Upon league promotion, you're not only immediately granted an automatic reward, you're also eligible for higher rewards from your new league. With newer, higher league promotions comes a tougher set of opponents, kind of obvious, in the next Grand Arena, and of course, even bigger bragging rights. For the first time ever in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, we're introducing global leaderboards. So you'll finally be able to answer the question, do you have what it takes to be the richest, the greatest in the galaxy? So this is something, you know, I'm sure a lot of new people, or even us as veteran players who started the game, when you're in squad arena and you climb to #1, you're like, oh man, I'm the #1 player in the world. Nah, son, you're just #1 in your small little segment in this gigantic sea. So this is going to be cool to see who is going to be the greatest in the game. And obviously, it's probably going to be those that have like perfect rosters, max G12 plus or G13, Gear 13 in the future, and they have a much bigger roster. That's probably what it's going to be, like the Uber Krakens fighting each other. But I'm curious to see. You always get those upset people that come in with a lesser roster, and they come up on top as an underdog. I love to see those. And this kind of comes back to our matchmaking question we talked about. The Grand Arena matchmaking is now entirely partitioned by league. So while it's always in your best interest to get promoted as quickly as possible to maximize your chances of hitting the highest league and getting the most rewards, you're also going to face tough opponents as you get promoted to higher and higher leagues, and they're also going to face you. So when you pair that with how you're going to be ranked only within your league, and those matchmaking touches that they're going to be adding to Grand Arena soon, probably in the next update, I believe they said in the Q&A we went over yesterday. And players will get rewards from each Grand Arena round, from each match, from completing feats, and from the end of the championship. And at the end of the championship, the rewards are rewards that you can redeem for Gear 12 finishers and other high-end gear for your collection. More details in the coming days. So they talked about how they expect Grand Arena Championships and the Geonosis Territory Battle should help you with gearing up characters. Now that they're bumping up Gear 13, they have to somehow relieve the lesser gear or ways to get the Gear 13 faster, because getting the Gear 12 Plus is certainly not the easiest task in the world. I mean, I myself, I haven't spent any money on Gear 12 Plus, but it takes a while to get this, and Gear 12 Plus has been in the game for a year now, I want to say. And for now, there are only going to be 5 leagues. I briefed them at the beginning: Carbonite, Bronzium, Chromium, Erodium, and the top league is going to be Kyber. And hitting Kyber league is incredibly challenging and will require the player to win most or all of their Grand Arena rounds, play efficiently, and optimize their GA banner count and complete feats. So this means, guys, we can't do no more Cup in Grand Arena. If we want to try to climb up the ranks, no more Cup and pre-reworked Mace Windu action, because those usually screw me over in extra banners. And then there's more to come. There's a lot of detail to cover. They'll be exploring in depth over the upcoming weeks. I'm guessing this probably might come in July or something. They said they're shutting down Grand Arena for June because they got to prepare. This new Grand Arena currency, very good. So a new currency, probably a new store, new characters to farm, gear 12, gear 12 plus, maybe the whatever is needed to build up to gear 13. Overall, very excited for this. Grand Arena has definitely turned into more, it's been more fun for me than Squad Arena lately, because Squad Arena is definitely stale. It's all about Darth Revan, or Jedi Knight Revan, very fast Jedi Knight Revan, very fast Yoda, and a very fast Thrawn to kind of win battles. So Arena's been stale, but Grand Arena is turning to be a lot more interesting because you need a lot more teams, and the meta's a bit different in Grand Arena. Teams like General Grievous are kind of important because they fit under top tier and that like A-, B+ ranking. I'm not sure how many people are going to be in each league for this Grand Arena Championships, but I think if they should have like one slot. I'm not sure what you want to call it, the Grandmaster slot or something, or the one, I don't know, the chosen one, where it's one person in the entire game that gets this very special rank. I don't know if maybe that's too exclusive and they don't want to do it. Kyber rank is probably going to be the best that they're going to do, but I think it'd be cool if they add just one more where the king of Galaxy of Heroes sits there and they have the throne and they have to be wait to have the throne over just taken away from them, the usurper from the chosen one rank. Let me know down below, what are your thoughts of Grand Arena Championships rounds? For those that never liked Grand Arena or haven't liked it too much, let me know, does this kind of address some of your issues? Will this make you more excited? Would love to hear your guys' thoughts. Comment down below, like if you did enjoy the video, and subscribe so you're not missing a thing, and we'll talk again in the next video. Peace out, guys.
Party Richter, Party Richter. Get down, 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 down. Party Richter, Party Richter. Son of a bitch. Party Richter, Party Richter. Get down, down, down.